Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I want to talk about some of the things that have been going on with my channel for the last week. It's definitely been an interesting week, I will say that. I've had a few videos in the past made about me, people that didn't like me, stuff like that. A couple that did, but very rarely does somebody make a video about you unless they really dislike you. This week I had 3! I should feel so honored. Actually, this background has nothing to do with the video, just a really cool cover for Harley 75 by J. Scott Campbell. Wanted to give you something pretty to look at. Oh, it's been interesting, and I am going to go over part of 2 of the videos. The one just came in today, and it's from everybody's favorite, Mandy Cole. So I've had it all over, right? I have had the Black Lives Matter community attack me, and the one video I'm not going to actually talk about very much was pertaining to that, right? They wanted me to do research into a couple different people. Actually, it was a very reasonable video, and do, and more research into Shaun White and a couple of these other big names, these race baiters, right? These people that have nothing better to do than to care about the color of your skin and the Democratic Party, which is just, such a mess right now. But the other 2 I want to talk about, the first will come from one Mandy Cole, and it's funny because we were just talking about her in my comment section just earlier today and yesterday. So she surfaced, right? She made a whole video about not only me but my subscribers. We should feel so honored. Really, we really should. And then I have a video from the comics community about my association with Ethan Van Shriver, which there is none. There's no association there. I'm no part of Comicsgate. I simply enjoy comics. I used to be a part of that community. Disagreement led to disagreement, and I am just kind of myself. I read comics, I review comics, I talk about the news on here, but I'm definitely not part of any YouTube community. I've learned my lesson on how you get treated with one simple disagreement, right? So it's kind of all over the place. Like, if there could be another week, I don't think I've been told to choke on bigot sandwiches or, die so many times once in a week. It's absolutely appalling. And you've been called a grifter, just, it's insane the way these people go. But, honestly, the best part about this is these videos, because you get an insight into what these people are thinking, right? It's very obvious that Mandy Cole's not thinking anything. So let's take a look at that video first. And that's actually why I'm screen recording. I don't particularly like doing that. I think it's a little lazy, in my part as far as editing goes. But I gotta show you these. They're too good not to show you. And the best part about the Mandy Cole one, which is what I'm going to show you first, is she sent it to me, right, through a comment. But she left it unlisted. If you're going to make a video about somebody and you're not scared to make a video about somebody, put it public. You really look like chicken shit if you are putting a video about somebody private. It makes no sense at all. So let's take a look at that one first. This should be fun, right? Look at it already. It looks great, right? I know you're excited. There's no sound either. Her great editing skills. That's me, apparently. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure we just figured out what Mandy Cole was. She's a racist. She is promoting blackface. Mandy, I thought you knew better. Oh, cultural appropriate. God, you are one wonderful person, Mandy. My God, you support Amber Heard and the Me Too movement. Both of which are a joke. You support blackface and cultural appropriation. I don't understand you, Mandy. You're all over the place. I don't know what this is. My subscribers need to smell better? I don't I don't quite get it. It's gonna keep going in the background. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't understand it. That is the best hit video I have ever gotten made about me, because it's so much wrong in one video, right? Like, why is somebody taping their nose to their forehead? Like, is that something fun? Like, I remember doing that, but I was also in 2nd grade, Mandy. Like, okay. All right. The next one at least has a little bit more thought put into it, right? So the next one is going to come by way of a YouTuber named Actual Context. And this person and me, I've had words a couple times. He is he's very opposite of me politically. And I have nothing wrong with that. I actually enjoy listening to people with other views. And I thought the initial video that I seen of his, which was one about Ethan Van Sciver and DC Comics closing down, was actually, I mean, there was a lot of dumb stuff in there, and most people know I really enjoy your boy Zach, and he said a bunch of crap about that, so I just kind of checked out. But the points he made about DC, that it wasn't going to close down, those points were valid, because when all of that controversy happened, Ethan came out and said his sources, told them AT&T is going to sell DC. And then we heard it for 3 more months, and now we've heard it for 3 more months. Like, it's always the doomsayers that are going to say this is going to happen or this is going to happen, when in truth, nobody knows any more than anyone else. I had certain contacts I had talked to at that time within comics, big names, right? And they knew nothing. And they also, tried to mention that, Ethan knew nothing either. And, he could have he was in the business for 26, 28 years. I forget what his intro is. It's been so long since I watched his channel. But, he probably has friends. I don't doubt that he's talked to people. But, birds of a feather flock together, and you probably doomsayers also. So, let's take a look at this video, and the first thing he does is call me Comicsgate, which is completely false and fabricated. But, the rest of the video is about Adam Friended and Ethan, and I'll mention that after we actually get through this, but, yeah, the actual video is ridiculous. Let's get here.
Into the role of an unofficial leader of the reactionary Comicsgate bowel movement. I explained how Ethan has long been documented as a bigoted troll who takes pleasure in verbally abusing, harassing, and sending his sycophants to attack anyone Ethan has decided is their new enemy. I experienced this under said video as his lapdogs flooded my
As his lapdogs, motherfucker! Like, I don't have any affiliation with Ethan. None! Go do your research! Ask Ethan. He hates me. So, honey, I am not one of his sycophants. And honestly, my comment wasn't that bad. I said the whole channel's ridiculous. The first thing he plugged was his Patreon, right? No, DC's not closing, but you're still insane. Okay, that's not a very mean comment. My problem is, the first time I go to your channel, right? And that was the first time that day. The first time I go to your channel, I don't hear anything about you. I don't know anything about you. You're supposed to sell yourself to me. You're supposed to make me think you are credible, that you are, good at what you do, right? The first thing was, hi, I'm Actual Context. By the way, go to my Patreon. I can't stand that. I don't even like asking people to like and subscribe on my channel or visit my Patreon and subscribe. Sorry, I rarely plug it for the simple fact that I don't want anybody ever thinking I am doing this for a grift. And that's exactly what he says. The Unstable Woman also has a YouTube channel called Nerdette's NewsStand, where she does the saddest, most desperate grifting I've seen. Oh, that's sweet, honey, except for I don't grift. Grifting is constantly causing drama. Grifting is constantly going from thing to thing, whether it's Comicsgate or Gamergate or, Fandom Menace. It's going from thing to thing to thing, causing drama, getting clicks, and then backing out and going away. Grifting is something, you really don't. There's a few people on YouTube I could say are generally grifters, But I am never going to go to my people that listen to my channel, my subscribers, and I am never going to go, hey, guess what? This is Tristan with Nerdette's Newsstand or whatever, and go on and be like, oh, I had a really bad day. Please subscribe. Please, go to my Patreon. Yeah, never, ever will you hear me do that. Maybe once a month you'll hear me plug it or ask for likes or something, but very rarely do I do it because I feel weird about it, because that's not what my channel is supposed to be about. It's just supposed to be, a creative outlet. Something I can talk about geek culture with. I will never do that. But considering the source, the rest of this video is about how Adam Friended is weird or something. I don't know. I didn't really get his point. How Ethan basically, inspired him to make this song that's going to be in my head all fucking day, unfortunately. But him coming out as pansexual and him taking his mask off for the first time. Congratulations, you have balls. And apparently you're pansexual. I don't care. It's not brave. It's not stunning. Honestly, it's not really a real thing with two genders. Like, you can't be pan if there's only I'm not gonna get into it. I'm really not gonna get into it. But you're a weird dude. That's the moral to that story there. Oh, what a week. It's been quite a mess, but my God. It's been entertaining, at least at that. Some of the death threats had to be taken a little bit seriously, but this is just funny because these people know nothing about me. Literally nothing about me. Yet they choose to call me Comicsgate, which I haven't been for probably a year, and grifter. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about these videos. Getting it from all around. Black Lives Matters, Comicsgate, and Justice for Johnny Depp. What a week. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskar, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.